Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today I'm super excited because today we're going to talk about some toys that I really want to collect, but I don't have necessarily space for them, but I really love them and maybe someday I want to collect them. But today we got a new episode from my series, Yapping, and yeah, so let's get started and we're gonna talk about the first toy. So, one of my favorite shows when I was a child and still is to this day is My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic, and I really always love the toys, but I never played or collect them. So I don't know why I never did that. Maybe I thought I don't need them, but I did collect Philly. I don't know if you know Philly. Philly is like I think it is a Danish toy company. I think they're made by Simba, but I could be wrong. And they do like this little horses that are kind of like My Little Pony, but have like such a different storyline and have like so much going on with so many different horses. And but we're not going to talk about fillies right now, but I promise to you they're also in this video. But now we're going to talk about My Little Pony. So I always loved My Little Pony. I remember my cousin, who is actually younger than me, had G3 My Little Ponies, and I was so obsessed with him. I thought they were so cute, and I always wanted them. And I can remember that we used to play with them a lot, and this was always so fun when I visit her, and this was so fun. And then I discovered the My Little Pony show Friendship is Magic, which was so fun. I always watched this show with my sisters. It was so fun. My sister also had some My Little Pony toys, so we used to play with them, and it's just super nostalgic for me, and I really love the toys. I love the show, and I'm really obsessed with them. And my sister had quite a lot. She had like the Celestia that could light up, which I thought was so cool. She also got Nightmare Moon. This was so cool. I really loved Nightmare Moon or Princess Luna in the show. So cool. She also got a big Pinkie Pie, and she also got a big Rainbow Dash, and she still has them all, and maybe we can snatch them from her and display them. So I need to think about that. She also got this Applejack that could put up his her leg basically, but really cool. And she also got a hairplay Fluttershy, which was so cute all the time. I remember that her hair got messed up real bad because it was so long, but I always managed to fix it up, and I always like did her hair so good that it looked like brand new out of box, which was so cool. But I really want to collect them, especially G4 because it was my childhood basically. But I really want G1, G3, and also maybe some G5 ponies. I really thought they looked cute as well. I don't know about G2, but I will give it a try. But yeah, I really want My Little Pony. I think they look so cute. But now I would say it is time to move on to the next toy. The next toy will be the Littlest Pet Shop. I think they're so cute, and there are so many different animals in this toy line, which I think is so cool. And they always come out with new ones. They have been discontinued a few times by now, but they're always coming back, which I think is so cool, and with new designs, and they're so cute, and I'm really want some of them. And they're also so easy to collect because they're so tiny. And I do remember my sister used to have a doctor playset, which I thought was so cute and fun, and I really was so obsessed with this. I necessarily never played with the Littlest Pet Shop when I was a child, but I always thought they were so cute and so fun to play. But yeah, that was basically it. I think they're so cute. And now it is time to talk about the next toy. The next toy will be Polly Pocket. I really adore these. I used to have like 4 or 5 when I was a child. I love them so much, but especially Fashion Polly. I thought they were so cool. I remember that my cousin had a lot of these, and she had the big Polly Pocket hotel, which was so cool with the pool. So amazing. I really loved these. And the rubber clothes, I love the feeling of these. They're so amazing. And there were also some with some real hair. And I think she came with the hotel, and it was so cool. I was so obsessed with it. I really love Polly Pocket. I had like the budget ones most of the time with the rubber clothes, and then she came with some popcorn. She was really cute. I really loved her. I never necessarily liked the little Polly Pockets, like the pockets with the tiny Polly Pockets inside. I know these are the real ones, but I don't know. I didn't have much for them left. I thought they were cute, but I really much preferred the fashion Pollys. They were so cool, and I really wish I had space to collect them. I mean, they're not that big, and I still have two of my original Polly Pocket fashion Polly dolls, and they're so cute. Maybe I will find them someday. I think they're in my box, so maybe I'm going to pick them out of my box and display them somehow, because they're not that big, so it's not a big deal to display them. But I really adore Polly Pocket, especially fashion Pollys, as I said. But yeah, it's time for the next toy. Now it is time to talk about Yummyland. They have been around for a while. They're like actually a super old brand, like maybe 15 years old or something. But they got canceled pretty quick. And then we got these new ones, and I think they're so cute. There are some big dots from them, and also some little ones with plastic hair, and I really think they're so adorable. I don't know, I necessarily don't collect like baby looking dolls. I usually like love fashion dolls that look like teens or adults. This is more my taste. They also come with a lip gloss most of the time, which I think is so cute. I necessarily don't use makeup, but it's a fun idea for the kids, and I really think they're so cute. They sometimes also have like bubble gum in their mouths, which I think is also so cute. Maybe I will collect them someday because they're so cute. Maybe when I moved out and have more space. But for now, I can't collect them. But I really want to. But now it's time to move on to the next toy. And oh my god, the next toy will be Philly. I love Philly horses. I loved them so much when I was a kid. I had so many of them, and my sister had so many of them. And my cousin used to have, I don't know, maybe 100 of them. She had so many, and they were so cool, and they had such a cool lore. There were like so many different kingdoms with so many different species of horses, like some butterfly horses, Pegasus, unicorns, witch horses, ice horses, ice fairy horses, so many different ones, and also earth horses, so many different horses. They were so cool. They had so many cool storylines. They had such cool play radio cities. I had so many of them. I had the Ice Princess story. I had some Pegasus stories, some unicorn stories, and the Tree Kingdom. My sister used to have the Tree Kingdom, and the ice skating thing where they like, you put the horse on there, and then when you put the button, she would like do some really cool art things that light up in neon. We still have the horse, but it's pretty damaged, and also the ice skating platform is also broken and thrown away. But it used to be so cool. I really love all the horses. They're so unique. They look all so different, and there's so many different species of toys, and I so mad that they not getting sold anymore. They had a little comeback, I think, in 2019, but they also had some really cute magazines then, but they were discontinued pretty fast again, I think, or they're not around anymore, which is so sad. They had so many, and they were so popular. My sister also had like a little display for them that you could buy, and you could display them all in there, which I thought was so cool and so fun. I recently found some of my Philly toys, and I love them so much, and I really want to collect them someday. I really hope I can find some ones maybe on eBay. They're like so cute, but they're so hard to like keep in a good shape over time because they have this fluffy plastic, like this tennis ball material that gets dirty so fast, and you also can't wash them because this would peel off when you do this. And this is just so sad to find them secondhand like that. So maybe I will find them in a good condition someday and I can display them. But for now, they're no for me, sadly. But I really, really hope to get them someday. But yeah, guys, that was it with this video. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. If so, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And please comment down below which toys you would love to collect. And that was it. Don't forget to check me out on my other social media accounts, Instagram and TikTok, DKs for Stop Motion. And yeah, guys, that was it. Bye.